them free agents. We got 30 visits. Good people, it's your boy Mr. Rome, Cowboys fan talk, right back like I never left. What's up with y'all, man? How y'all feeling? Hey, earlier today on Twitter, I came out and just basically wanted to just say thank you to all the support, man. I appreciate y'all, man. I know the last, for like 3 months, it's been an emotional roller coaster and ups and downs and anger and happiness, etc. But I appreciate y'all, man. Y'all going through this with me. If you're a Cowboys fan, every day is a different emotion, and it's a lot. But we getting through this together. You know what I'm saying? We a team. But yeah, man. Another day of watching our Cowboys not try. Still scandal stuff going on. They ain't hard to find. Jerry Jones out here kicking out money because he got things going on in his personal life. That's probably why he's not focused on free agency and letting his son do his thing, which means no money will be spent on his watch. But I saw a picture on Twitter earlier that just had me it had me weak, man. I couldn't even lie. There was a picture of Stephen Jones and it said F them free agents, and it's reminiscent of Les Snead when he said F them draft picks, and that's apropos because today the Rams signed another Hall of Fame, all-pro caliber player. And you can say anything you want about his age and what you think he's going to do going forward. Matter of fact is he had 170 tackles last year, played amazingly last year, and still has plenty in the tank. Let's not get mad because we didn't sign Bobby Wagner and act like that he's not a beast. He is. We wanted him. He would have made our defense better. Now the Rams are undoubtedly the best team in the NFC. You can try to say Bucks. You can maybe say Niners. Can't say Packers. They're losing people like us. It is what it is. As of right now, even after the draft, we can't make up their type of ground. They signed Allen Robinson and they signed Bobby Wagner. They're probably going to sign OBJ. They're going to be loaded offensively, loaded defensively, and we're left in the Cowboys. We're left with hope. Hope and luck. Maybe I'll make some hopefully we get lucky t-shirts or something like that. I know I used to talk about doing merch, but the only reason I haven't released merch in the last 2 months because I don't feel like it's the time for that. I really don't. Y'all don't care about buying no shirts right now. We trying to just get our team together. I promise to get y'all some merch, as things start to look up towards the draft. And I thought about making a shirt out of this. Yeah. Might have to get those F these free agents t-shirts flowing. Because, that's what we doing, man. Our front office don't care about free agents, especially not outside of the Cowboys. You can be literal and say, well, we do sign our own, and congratulations. You're not trying hard enough. But you know what the big news of the day is, though? The big news of the day is 30 visits. Every team in the league gets visits. I don't think every team in the league is promoting their 30 visits like they signed a free agent. See, our flagship radio station is literally putting out tweets and pumping, look at who the Cowboys have on their 30 visits. That's what our insiders are talking about. Other insiders may be doing it. Maybe I'm tripping. Maybe I just don't see it. But it just feels like bait and switch. Instead of getting mad about Bobby Wagner, look at who we got visiting. Players that we might not even get, but get excited about maybe getting them at 24. We don't got a top 10 pick. So we can't really take who we really want. We just got to take what we can get, which is kind of funny because that's free agency. Taking what our front office will give us. Because in the words of Stephen Jones, F them free agents. At this point, man, it's laughable, man. I am still going to be optimistic about this team. When I look at our present roster, it's not that I see a losing team. I see a team that's good, not great. There's players that we have that are great, But football is an 11 on 11 sport, whatever side of the ball you playing. And we need to have the best players on the field. And our front office isn't doing their best. We've lost some good players. We haven't replaced them with good or great players. We haven't. We've replaced them with hope. We hope Dante Fowler can be great. And I can see ways he can be great. We hope James Washington will be great. I said I'm going to do some James Washington film probably tonight. Just look at it and see what I think that he can bring to this team. Because at this point, I have to do that. I got to work with what we have. So I got to look at players that we already have and try to project and tell you guys why I think they can be great. That's all I can do. Because we're not getting no new players. I got to just give up on that dream. So I got to look at James Washington, look at his best attributes of his game and say, I think that he can bring that to the Cowboys. That's what I got to do. I got to look at Dante Fowler and say, I think that he's really good at stripping the ball during sacks. I got to give you my expert analysis. You feel me? That's what we got to do. You know, I got to relook at D-Law, see what he's bringing to the table right now. I got to look at Chauncey Golston and say, he's going to take that step. That's what we got to do. You know, there's probably some of the content I got coming towards y'all telling you about players that we already have and how they can grow and be better next year. I can't tell you about players we could bring in because I don't have no idea what Stephen Jones and them going to do. I don't know if we're going to sign. We got money. I just don't know if we're going to sign anybody. I don't. Presently, right now, we probably at 10-17. The ball bounced the wrong way. We're at 9-18. That's depressing. Coming from me, because I can look at our schedule right now and see plenty of wins, but I can also see why we would lose those games. Because it's just we got work to do. But let's talk about the 30 visits. Because that's what they want us to talk about. 30 visits. And look, there are players on the 30 visits that I would love to have on this team. Don't take my sarcasm for that. It's just we don't really have control over it. John Machota, excellent reporter. Definitely pay attention to his stuff. Michael Gelkin, just a lot of people, Jane Slater, et cetera, et cetera. They put out the information directly, and you just get it and you digest it. He said, notable 30 visits. Drake London, amazing receiver, tall receiver, 6'5", 220 or something like that. Runs a 4.5 or something like that. Amazing talent. He's supposed to be like the number one receiver coming off the board at one point. If he slipped to us, you know I would want him. You already know Treylon Burks, he's on the list. You know I want Treylon Burks. Chris Olave, route running tactician. That'll be dope. Devin Lloyd, they say that his best comp is Fred Warner. Absolutely will want him back there. That'd be a great compliment. And it's not that I'm trying to downplay Jabril Cox, but I want 3 great linebackers, not just 2. And we can discuss LVE at a later point. Like I said, he played decent towards the end of the year. Jordan Davis, y'all know what that is. I've done a video on Jordan Davis. One of the first prospects I talked about. Absolute monster, would change the face of this defense completely. Allowing Micah to roam completely free. Taking up 2 people a play. Jordan Davis is incredible. Then you got Charles Cross and Bernhard Raymond out of Mississippi State and CMU. And those 2 gentlemen are tackles. And that would be the succession plan from Ty Smith, you know. But one of them, they would have to play guard at least for a year or 2. Because that's what we need. So if we took them, they would have to have position flex. You know, and you're not bumping Ty Smith in the guard. So one of them would have to have position flex. And maybe they do. Kenyon Green, another person that has position flex. And Zion Johnson, the 2 guards. So these are notable people that we think we can get at 24. You know, maybe Devontae Wyatt falls and they consider him, but he ain't brought him in for a 30 visit. And the Cowboys are good at saying, hey, this who we drafted. We want a guard or receiver. Like, we telling everybody what we going to do. So all I got, like I said, the word of the day is luck. I need to put a Cowboy shirt with prayer hands and luck and a star around it. Because that's what we got this offseason. Just prayers and luck. I don't know how it's going to end. I'm hoping it ends good. But right now, that's all we got. Prayers and luck, man. Try not to be negative today. I'm giving it to you straight. At this point, our front office says F them free agents and be excited about 30 visits. It's your boy, Mr. Rome, man. Y'all let me know in the comments 30 visits you might be excited about and how you feel about F them free agents. It's a campaign.